Okay, so this is my third video talking about the NFC East. Like always, hope everyone's having a blessed, safe, and happy life. Wishing you all the best. This video will be talking about the Dallas Cowboys regarding the NFC East. Like how I break down my videos all the time. I watch Adam Rink do his season predictions every year. Difference is he did his 3 months ahead of time compared to close to the season. He's done a more recent one. I just haven't seen something on you looking at his stuff on YouTube. But I put his link down in the description below. Um, Other than that, give you my win totals based on my own opinion, based on how I think the team's going to do this season. Then I give you my where I think they're going to go over, under, even to that win total I predicted for them. Give you my reason why. Bold prediction for the team last year as well as my bold prediction for the team this year. So that's everything. So with that being said, let's talk about the Dallas Cowboys. Now, obviously, this is after the Thursday night game, but the result they had, I had them losing Tampa Bay. They played a lot better than I thought they was going to be, if I'm being honest with you. But I had them losing to Tampa Bay. So they're still going the same record I had predicted for them. So Amari had them going 8-9. I have them going 10-7. Yes, that includes the loss to Tampa Bay yesterday. So I'm sticking with the even on that. I do think that's going to be the record that wins the MC East, 10-7. I do have Dallas Cowboys with that record. Yes, I'm a Philadelphia Eagles fan, so that makes Philadelphia Eagles fans hate me. It is what it is. But I'll get when I talk about Philadelphia Eagles, I'll give you my explanation why. I'm going to talk about them very briefly today. And then I think Saturday or Sunday I'll post a video giving my full thoughts on Eagles entire offseason and everything like that. And my real thoughts on them this upcoming season. But this is about the Dallas Cowboys, so let's not digress too much from our rival team. So Dallas Cowboys. So I think they have a very winnable schedule, and that's because he finished third due to the loss to the New York Giants. So that's why I think they will go 10-7. I think them and Philly have a very winnable schedule. I do think their floor is 8 wins. So my question was, this team is returning back to healthy. Offensive line is returning back to full health. So can they go back to their top 10 dominant form in years would pass, or has the team, as people claim, aged too much at the position, and you just can't stay healthy now for a full season anymore? I did see Lyle Collins is supposed to be suspended now for 5 games, so that's a bit of a hit. I do think they have a top 5 wide receiver trio in the NFL, with CeeDee Lamb, Amari Cooper, and Michael Gallup. I think that's the top 5 wide receiver trio in the league. Can Ezekiel Elliott and Dak Prescott return to their prime form of the past? So Ezekiel Elliott last year, obviously, was a down year for him. Can he return to his production from 2 or 3 years ago? He's got himself in shape, and I think he'll be able to do it. Dak Prescott can return to his productive form of last season before he got injured with the ankle injury. So far, last night looks really, really good, in my opinion, so far. Until he had ankle concern and shoulder concern injury this year, so his health is obviously key too. The other thing, Mike McCarthy, people claim he was kind of not running the full show in Green Bay. I think this season really determined that. And the reason I say that is because Dak Prescott's back. You got everything back now. Dallas has been like people predict him as the favorite to win the division for like the last 3 or 4 years. So are you more like Jason Garrett, or are you different? One, and two, this will kind of determine if it really was more Rodgers, or if it was more Rodgers with Mike McCarthy. So yeah, so head coach Mike McCarthy, to me, this is a big, I think, resume season for him. They added Dan Quinn on the defense as a defensive coordinator. So my question with the defense is, they got exposed last year. They played so bad that Dak Prescott had to pretty much average 30 plus points every week just to keep them in games, and win games. So can the defense come up par to level the offense? I think this is a very good offense. I think they have top 10 potential. So can this defense come up par, play, top 15 level defense? I do like what he did in the draft. I like the pieces he added in the front 7. I hated that they drafted Micah Parsons. I'll be the first to say that. I actually would have preferred the New York Giants drafting Micah Parsons compared to the Dallas Cowboys. And I'm shocked that the Giants traded out, which I know they said it had to do with a bit of the off-field and personality concerns. He said Micah Parsons. But Micah Parsons looked that good to me. um, on defense tape that I seen, and I was okay. Pretty much was getting Devontae Smith, Micah Parsons, or Patrick Surtain. Those are key players I was looking at during the draft. But talk about that when I get to the Eagles video later this weekend. So Sam on the Dallas Cowboys. Yeah, I hated you got Micah Parsons. I like their draft. They addressed the defense a lot. Got Kelvin Joseph, the other cornerback. I can't remember his name. Jabril Cox. He got later. Like I just like their draft overall. Overall, how they kind of took care of defense, and then the pieces he kind of had to tap here and there offense he took care of too. So I just like their draft a lot. If I'm being honest, that hates me to say as a Philadelphia Eagles fan. Main concern though, secondary. Can the secondary hold up enough against coverages? Not coverages against in coverage against good offenses, and that's what killed them last year. So far, he showed flashes to me last night of looking better in the secondary and better overall. Still got picked apart. Jordan Lewis and Anthony Brown got picked apart by the wide receivers with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Not so much Mike Evans kind of quiet day, but Tony Brown had a big day, which I predicted. And who's the other one? Chris Godwin had a big game, though. If I'm being honest with you, Dallas Cowboys fans, he got away with offensive pass at finish. I got kind of robbed there, if I'm being honest. But hey, y'all lost. That's all that matters to me. Anyway, that being said, yeah, secondary looks better. Defense looks better. Rob Gronkowski kind of took apart a bit of the linebackers in coverage. So their secondary and pass coverage to me is still a concern. But if they hold up the par, I think this team could go over 10 wins, in my opinion. Hit around 12 to 13. So yeah, that's my take and reasons why regarding the team, regarding the 10 wins. I'm sticking even to the 10 wins. So my bold prediction from last year that this was going to be an end, that the 2020-2021 season was going to be the end of the Dak Prescott, Ezekiel Elliott era. And the reason for that was Ezekiel Elliott looked bad last season. And then there was talks about, based on his contract, do you really want to keep him or is he kind of out of his prime? So that was one. And two, the reason I said that's because I believe if he was going to get rid of Dak Prescott, there really wasn't a point of keeping Ezekiel Elliott. You might as well just cut ties and start over from both of them because you had Tony Pollard playing majority of the snaps at the end of last year. So Dak Prescott, he ended up committing to and signing, though he had the injury, which to me, I think it was wrong to even wait that long to pay him. And when he got injured, I was like, see, this is why he held out the way he did to get the contract. You know what I mean? So I think that was messed up. The kind of made work for it when I think he had already earned the contract he had got. But that's in the past, so let's not dwell on it too much. But yeah, that's why I thought it'd be the end of the era. Because I thought Dak Prescott, after getting injured and being like, yo, I was a good soldier, I did everything for the organization. Y'all gonna do me like this, and I got injured. Like, if I was Dak Prescott, I probably would have had re-signed for Dallas. But money talks, right? And Ezekiel, like I said, injury and all that, I thought they would cut ties based on his contract. So I got that one wrong. Bold prediction for them last year. My bold prediction for them this year, I think the offense returns to top 10 form. I think they rank in the top 10. And I think the Dallas Cowboys receivers all go for 850 plus receiving yards and 8 plus receiving touchdowns. So that's my bold and take on Dallas Cowboys. That's my explanation on Dallas Cowboys. Again, had them winning the division, which kills me to say, but I just think their roster is the best in the division and most consistent one to me, offensive and defensively. So that being said, that's my take on the Dallas Cowboys. Hope you all continue having a blessed, safe, and happy life. Keep doing good in the world, guys, and peace.